Hello and welcome to another update video about Polygon MATIC. MATIC continues to be in this range here between the 88.7% Fibonacci retracement level at around 31 cents and the 78.6% level at 60 cents. Yeah, this is the level where I made you aware already in January that with the highest likelihood we will get into this range and that we can expect a reversal in this range. Now we've got a few promising signs here on the MATIC chart that indeed make really a case that this could become true, that we could indeed get the reversal. MATIC was one of the last coins that reached my target areas, my long-term target areas of this overall correction in a larger wave 2. Yeah, we had this wave 1 back in April, May that was, and then we came down in a wave A, corrective wave A, a wave B and a wave C, so an ABC pattern which consists of the wave, or the wave 2 consists of this ABC pattern, and in such a wave 2 you would normally, especially such a higher level correction, higher level wave degree correction, you would expect those volatile coins to get exactly in this area between the 78.6% and the 88.7% Fib level. Coins should ideally not go below the 88.7 level. It is the last important Fib level on the Fib scale, and if you go below that, it is just not good for the sentiment around a coin. Now MATIC did a really good job. It came into this area. First of all, it was dancing on this 78.6% Fib level here. Let me just adjust here like that. And then it came down. I think at the time I did expect that, talked to you about this being the wave 4, and we would expect another move down like it was the case with Bitcoin as well, because this structure was just nothing where we could build a new all-time high on. Trend continuation triangle pattern, and we moved down accordingly, hit the 88.7 level. And again, you can see how relevant these levels are. For everybody who says TA doesn't work, why on earth would the price react to this 31 cent level that I talked about already in January? And a strong reaction that was, yeah. We made 100% when we hit that area. Then we moved higher again, found resistance here in this cluster of resistance levels. First of all, previous price action, then the 50-day moving average, and then the 78.6% Fib level. Just hear the dogs outside. Close the window, but you might still hear them. Then we moved down. So this was based on the Elliott Wave method and Elliott Wave count. We moved up here in a wave 1 and we came down in a wave 2. Now what I don't like on this chart is that we had a 1-2 and a 1-2. This could have very well become a 1-2-3. So this target was reached at the time. Yeah, I made you aware that we are expecting to reach the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level of the wave 1, and we reached that perfectly at 60 cents. I remember that, but what we expected then reasonably was a move down in a wave 4, only, you know, sort of not such a deep correction. So we came down much deeper. However, we did not make a lower low compared to that wave 2, indicating it could be a 1-2-1-2. This is the most bullish count we can get here. Everything else would point towards another lower low, but from a bullish point of view, we can give it the benefit of the doubt at the moment. I mean, it's not ideal that the second wave 2 is much deeper and longer than the first wave 2, but nevertheless, since then we haven't made a lower low, so we can give it the benefit of the doubt. And again, MATIC seems to be at the moment the strongest coin of all of them. It moved up very strongly. It retraced, yes, but it didn't make a lower low, so it is currently moving up again, exactly against the same resistance level again of that 60 cent level. And we take a look at in a moment how likely it is that we actually get through this level. So that, because there is one indicator that we can use for that to give us an indication of, you know, can we go through here or not. To go through here is vital for the continuation of this trend. Because if this is a 1, this is a 2, we would expect now a move up in an impulsive way to a wave 3 at 80 cents. Yeah, this is the 1.618 Fib extension of this wave here. That is 80 cents, the 1.618 extension. So that's where we need to get to now. Yeah, of course not in a straight line, but we need to move higher. And at the moment we're on a good way, yeah, I have to tell you. So we've got here one trend line we can draw that we could fall back on. But now we have another trend line here because we're moving up in momentum. You can see that we're moving up. Yeah, this is important. We're doing something like this, which is good. What wouldn't be good is something like this, which we're not doing at the moment. So it's starting to look good, and especially as we moved above the 50-day moving average here, that yellow line, we moved above that resistance range that we had on the chart. Here in red, we retested from above, flipped it for support. We can now raise working support to 55.5 cents, which is good as well. So this is support. And now we need to push through this 78.6% fib level. That would be vital. That would be healthy for the chart. That would confirm the bullish case that we are following here. Yeah. So that would need to be reached 80 cents. If we get above the 78.6% fib level, that would be very likely. There will be a bit of resistance here around the 66 cents, without doubt. But if we get through the 78.6, I think we should take that as well. Now, how likely is it that we actually go through this 78.6% Fibonacci retracement level, which is a very strong support? You saw that here, so it will be very strong resistance as well. If we add the VPVR to the chart, we can see as well there is a cluster of historical volume. So it's an area of trade indicating a strong resistance, and that is exactly what we saw here and what we see here now. Right. One more thing to talk about. What in this move definitely is not allowed to happen, and if it does, it would be a very bearish signal if we move down and break the 41.3, 41.4 cent level, sort of this swing low of the wave 2. If we do that, not good. Yeah, absolutely, that would not be good. We would need to push through here now in an ideal case. Yeah, so we are in this channel that you can see, so this gives us support. You can also see this as possibly cup and handle, even though it's a long handle, so it's probably rather an ascending triangle. So again, this is rather a bullish wave pattern. And in addition to that, let's take a look at this, the indicator I mentioned about how likely is it that we're actually going through here. So there are a few things we can look at here on the 4-hour chart. The RSI, the RSI, and the RSI, if we have something like that, and we get to a resistance level and you get to the same level again, and the RSI is higher than previously, it would indicate that we have a very good chance to break through because the momentum is stronger. Now, unfortunately, you can see on the 4-hour chart, the momentum is not stronger than the previous one, indicating we have difficulties to push through. Because if the RSI was higher, we would have a greater chance. So yeah, expect some resistance here, and this definitely does not increase our chances that we will push through here, unfortunately. However, if we go on the daily, the picture is a bit different and the daily is a bit more meaningful. So here we have a slightly higher high on the RSI, not much higher, so it's a little bit unclear. It's not that clear, but yeah, definitely that there still is a chance, especially as the daily is more meaningful. So I think we have a good chance to break through, especially as long as we stay above this ascending trend line in this channel. And it will be an interesting time. So this is definitely a breakout point you should observe, okay? Because this will determine now probably how the next few days are going to look like. So interesting, okay? And that is currently my view here of MATIC. We just need to break out of this range in which we are. This is now the resistance level, and then we need to reach 80 cents. That's the roadmap. That's the bullish roadmap that we need to reach. I gave you the bearish invalidation point, and I'll keep you updated. A good thing, one more thing. Good thing, we see also increase in volume, a clear increase in volume that you can see here. Yeah, low volume here throughout March, April, May, and then it picked up here in June. Very nice. And in July, it's continuing. So yeah, as I said in the Bitcoin video earlier today, we can make a case that the low is in. It is not guaranteed, yeah. And as long as we are below this 78.6% level, we have to primarily expect still lower prices because we just have not broken that resistance. And until you make a higher high and a higher low, you're technically in a downtrend, so we have to continue with that. But on the other hand, the Elliott Wave method is the best method that can forecast trend reversals And here in this area, there is a clear trend reversal area. This is between the area here between the 88.7 and the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement level. Okay, so hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, check out the channel membership, and also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.